This is Citi FM and Citi TV. My name is Umaru Sanda Amado. We are having conversations since the marauding force attacked or invaded Citi FM and Citi TV premises with the intent to pick an unarmed reporter after having arrested another journalist and put him in cuffs and brought him to the office and paraded him in the presence of everybody, ostensibly to show fear and intimidate journalists. As a company, we have decided to petition the appropriate authorities and institutions. The Ghana Bar Association is at the forefront of the fight for democracy, and we are here to speak to the president of the association after delivering a petition to him and hear what the bar would think generally about the happenings and how we can resolve the challenges that we have. When you heard these things, that a media house was raided by armed security operatives, I don't know if you saw the video, what came to your mind?
Well, it was a very disturbing sight, especially as I indicated in my interview, that this was a group of men who were sent to arrest an unarmed female journalist. And from the footage, it showed clearly that this individual had been called and was available. So all they needed to do was to send one or two people to see the management of Citi FM and request for the lady's presence at national security. All this fury would not have happened. So it's a worrying sight, and of course, without any speech, the optics seem to suggest that if you fall foul of the law, every possible forcible means will be used, for your arrest. So long as investigations are ongoing and no firm conclusions have been drawn, we will tarry from making judgments. But the optics were not good enough for a country like Ghana, where we've been described as the beacon of democracy in Africa. And of course, it is obvious that we've enjoyed relative peace. Definitely, as the president himself indicated, he likes the people to speak, to be citizens. And when you juxtapose it with actors in his government, then you get a bit worried that are these people acting in the best interest of the president with such a track record or not. I know the National Security Minister personally, and by all standards, he's a very perfect gentleman. So to see that he superintends over a ministry which has been in the news for the wrong reasons raises a few flags as to whether or not he's in charge of that ministry, because knowing him as a person, I don't think in his own private affairs he would,
sanction such an. But since the buck stops with him, people would ultimately say he indirectly sanctioned that.
Of course. Indeed, the buck stops with the president. And knowing the president as I do, he would never sanction such violence.
So where did the lacuna come from? Where did the chain break?
I'm sure the investigations will unravel where the problems exist. And I believe, to use a popular phrase, it will be fixed.
What does this mean to our democracy?
It undermines our own constitution. It's clear that it undermines the constitution. If it did not, we will not be sitting here. So long as those infractions keep happening, it undermines the constitution, which is the fundamental law, which should be obeyed by every person, including the president. Even in emergencies, the president is controlled by the constitution. So it's a very serious matter. And I believe that every effort must be put into finding who the culprits really are, and this time it must be properly fixed. I don't believe that the whole nomenclature is a problem. I believe that individuals within the nomenclature are causing the problem. Just like people have indicated about these earth-moving machines for Galamsey, the machines don't have a brain. It is the human beings who operate the machines who have the brain.